that works. Works for me. You're trying. Secure or move the capital. We did that. We now have a new capital. We moved to Beijing, and now we just need to wait for this, and then we're actually done. That's what we want to do. Let's go back in here. Also, before we do that, let's have a look if that's actually necessary. I do say so. Oh, we're done with all the factories. We're done with all the important infrastructure upgrades, and now it's just all the others. Alright. How are we on factories? Looking good. Production? No, we started with 60. That is pretty level. We're losing a little artillery still. We started with like 5,000, I believe, but then again, we're almost done, so I'm not really keen on changing any of that. These guys are cut off from their home territory. I don't like that. So we're gonna do this, and then that, because that will cut that guy off. Nice. Well, these should be moving in any way they can. And just getting that back will make it possible for Germany to move more troops in here, even though they will have to go all the way around. But, yeah. Stop it. It is a thing they can do then. Yeah, Scott at Gamescom, that would be nice. I wouldn't mind. I mean, I would love going to like PAX East or something, but it's just something that's not in my budget at all. Yeah. And it would mean I have to travel, you know, in a plane across the Atlantic for an extended amount of time that I'm not willing to spend in there. I mean, if I had like, I don't know, 5,000 followers and subscribers on Twitch and 500,000 YouTube subscribers or something like that, yeah, sure, I would go through the trouble of actually saying, you know what, meet me there. I do have enough audience, we can do a fan meet and all that. But as long as I'm not anywhere close to that, I'm not spending that money. Do this. I'm feeling like taking one of my units and just opening up this. You. Here, 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 here. Here. There. Also probably not the best idea, but it's me. Wow, look at the green line, look at the other lines. Alright, considering that there's nobody here, there should be nobody here, but there seem to be. 13 divisions, hello. Can you go over here, like everybody else? Thank you. Now we should be able to do this. We're not, but we should be able to do this. Aha! Autocomplete. There you go. That. Up there. Okay, yeah, that's fine. This also worked. We got those ports. Is there any other victory point that I don't see? Did you just kill China and nobody told me? 96%. Ow. It's probably, most likely, those 5 points there. And then we're good. We're actually moving into Guangxi, look at that. That's how far we've come from up here. Oh nice, that snow line there actually demarcates the former border. That's cool. So this is completely irrelevant now, because this will be over in a second. In-game second, which can take a year in real time. There we go. Oh, that's actually completely cut off. So yeah, everybody in here is dying no matter what. Got it. We won. Let's wait for midnight. I told you we can do it alone. Where are we in terms of date? Does it actually show on the screen? Because that would be cool. No, it doesn't. Okay, well we'll have to check that in a minute there. We have all the points. This is quite expensive, but since there's nobody else here, I just hit the button about 4 million times. I have a left click macro for that. Take. Take dog. And yep. That's not that many points, we have 10 times as much. Oop! Done. Stop the game. And we get rid of all of that, which we don't need. We still have a war going on, obviously. We're still fighting the American-German war because we are in the Axis, so that's all of the allies. Okay, let's see who we actually... No, not that. Who we actually have to defeat. Oh, we can deal with the British Raj. Which we now have a border to, well, with, so that is definitely a thing. Can we now? Yes, we can. Ha! In 70 days we have won the game. That stupid mosquito, I saw you. I'm gonna get you. Did you multiply? No. I see you sitting up there. Give me a second. Victory is mine. Okay, so we need to deploy our troops because this is something that is going to happen. There's also some ports over here. Are we at war with all of those? Mostly, right? Okay, so you guys... That... What's the hotkey again? Z. There you go. You start up here, get that. Red is already over here. Surprise! Gets that. And whatever that was. That leaves some isolated pockets I don't care about because they're not even close to home. And that is it. So we have Blue Army in... not in reverse, in reserve. That's the word. And nothing else left to deal with, really. So, Blue Army, you go home. New capital, have fun there. Right, that also means, since this is our capital now, all our supply will come from here. So if these supply regions are bad, we will have a little bit of an issue. First of all, that should always be 10. Of course, capital. 6, 4, 3. Well, it's not too bad. I've seen worse, I've seen better. It's probably enough to support everything. What we really want is all these resources to max them out. Right? So that. No, not you. Doesn't matter? It does. If there's nothing there, it does matter. Oil, sure. You. What you? We own quite some territory, it seems. Looking good. All of that up there we already owned before we started this war, so no need to worry about anything there. I think I got them all, right? That's okay. For now. That's all down here somewhere anyway. Okay. Let the army move. Proceed. Are you railroading? Surely you are not. So, make a railroad. You... And you're still on aggressive, so you should just go in there, right? You're not. Okay. Come here. That front line will go away, which means they will be assigned to the next one, which is probably this one, then that one, and then they all move over here. Or this will merge before they can. Whatever. I don't want your troops. Keep them. Red Army is arriving. That's good. So then. That. That. Go. 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 Green doesn't even have an arrow anywhere. Why do they have a go button? I don't get it. You're... Come on. I'm gonna go to this. Go, and actually you, not do this. You will go here. Go. That should be good. Are you railroading? No, you're not. Why aren't you railroading to the capital? Have a fly infestation. Yeah, well, since it was so warm over here, we had like 38 degrees centigrade, which is 107 Fahrenheit or something. And, you know, what else happens when it's freaking warm and you have like 40% humidity all the time? So, yeah, we had mosquitoes everywhere. And as soon as I sit here in my tiny little chamber, which is barely big enough for my desk and my chair, computer is on, you know, graphics card is running at, I don't know, 60 degrees with all recording and streaming going on. And, yeah, window is closed because mosquitoes, so it's fairly hot in here. And as soon as I open the window or the door, they all just come in. And then I have like 40 in here. So I now got my fly screen installed in my window, so now I can have it open. And today, for the first time, we actually only have like 22, 23 degrees. So, yeah. That's really good. It's the first time that I'm not sweating in this room, which is awesome. There's another mosquito. I see. Get that later. It's fine. I don't get bitten that often, so that's pretty good. I mean, when there's like 10 in here, I get bitten. There's no way around it. But if there's only like one, I'm usually quite okay. What the hell are you doing? Where do you come from? Where are you going? That is a perfectly valid order. Since we're not playing the Germans, everything's good. Otherwise, the German general would sit there like, what the crap are you doing? Okay, you don't belong there. So, you are going to French Indochina, you're going through the Raj. You are moving into the Raj already. There are troops here, they are the better troops. There's the Indian Division, there's the British Infantry Brigade, there are some United States tanks, which are losing against us, that's good. The Axis are coming. Heck yeah. D-Day is not really happening, well, it has probably been happening about 20 times and failed. So that's good. Japan doesn't want to have its troops back, it seems. Fine with me. We're still having supply issues, it's probably over here. Oh, it's okay. We can live with that. There's a British division here, and none of the Axis cares. Sucks to be British. That's all done, even though that's 45 tech. No, it's 44 tech. Alright, but we started that in like 43 in the middle or so. So, it's good. So, anything else we want to do? That is still not done. We're gonna go through here and do Mechanized 3. This is on its last leg. Do we want anything else now? Well, if we do tanks, might as well do maintenance company, right? So let's start on that one. That is over a year away. That will still take some time. We're not researching tanks, we're borrowing them from Germany. The blueprints, that is. So we don't really need to worry about doing that on our own. So we don't really need that guy, because that only works on research stuff. Holy crap. They started with like 1 million. I was thinking, we need to increase. We need to go from limited conscription to extensive conscription. So we increased by 2.5% and we jumped by 20 million now. That includes the amount we lost in the war already. I mean, 50k in this war. Yeah, right, but the other war is done. It doesn't show us anymore. Also, I think we are actually about as fast as we were in this operation with the help of like 3 million Axis troops. So I'm good. Mm-hmm. Doing good. When you declare war on Siam and just march through here and rob the allies of their rubber and yeah, it's rubber, right? No. No. Which one is it? It's that one. Killed the game. Yeah, rubber. Oh yeah, and tungsten. A lot. Right, that's a new thing there. Doing great. Is this one division still on its way here? Yeah, you're doing weird things. Ken, stop! Go in here. Kill the horse. Whatever, you just go home. Green, you also need another order coming over here. General marching order. We're gonna take all of these, half of them on here. Go. Come on, let me please. That's that one. I knew it. I always get the wrong one first. There you go. Nope, not that. So, how are we doing? We've been streaming for about an hour and 10 minutes now. That went actually quite fast. I like it. I'll clean up the rush. Then we'll probably find something else to do. I still want to get out of the Axis. I mean, it looks good, sure. But comparable, I mean, this is where the Axis actually ends and China begins. Tackling those will be a thing, though. I mean, Germany has 514 divisions, Italy has 173, we're doing 100. Also, we lost one, look at that. We actually lost one. Heh. Stupid mosquito, why did you come flying towards me? Well, you're dead now. Don't complain. Yeah, I can probably tackle Yugoslavia, no problem. And pretty much any of the others. Even nationalist Spain would be no issue. Not with the experience we have now, and we have good divisions. I mean, it's not bad. Probably would even be able to tackle Italy, because we just outlast them, but this is like a 5-to-1 ratio. I don't like that. And you know, if you attack the Axis, you attack them all, and not just selectively. That's a bit of a thing. How are you doing? All adult serf. So you are on your last leg. You have 2.8 million men. That's all you get. Once they are gone, they are gone. You're out of navy. A lot of fighters, a lot of civilian factories, and a lot of military factories. So you won't run out of material anytime soon. Even though they're probably missing some of the resources for the stuff they want to produce. Oh well, let's just continue here for a while. The thing is, even if we get out of the Axis and decide to attack them, we still have the war against the Allies, so I'd rather have them win that and then kill the Axis. It would be cool if, you know, Germany would go over here with most of its troops and just invade Canada and the United States, and then all of a sudden we just swoop in from the east, kill Germany, which would free all this territory because Germany is gone. So who's able to occupy that when Germany is no more? And since we're also at war with them, that would probably give it to us and not return it to them. So, could be a thing. What do you want? The Cuban region. That's a different kind of Cuba. It's not that one. Okay, well, if you wish, feel free. Germany can take care of that. I don't care. I'm doing all of this here. And yeah, troops everywhere. Sure. It's 20 divisions on that. I told you, half of you go over here. And then the front line split and everything went haywire. Get in there. 7 divisions on that one thing where there's nobody in. That's AI for you. How are we doing? Oh, we're doing great. It's nothing to worry about. We even have 2,300 tanks. Now, if we were to edit this and say this. And we had a look at this already last time. It looks good now, but you know, the 22 combat with, so we have to take one of these out. And the last time we did this, this all went just plain red. And there was no improvement whatsoever. Now though... Ooh, okay. Now... Breakthrough went up by 50. That's 100% almost. Right? Because it was like 70 before, 50 on top. That, yeah, well, at least 90%. Soft attack. Not that much, but it's a tank, right? Hard attack, a lot. That's, again, 100%. Defense goes down. We don't need defense. We're good. Armor goes up by everything. Because we didn't have any before, so that's good. Piercing, 100%. Very, very nice. And all of this stuff goes down a little bit. Yeah, sure. Alright, so if we do this, one tank, how many tanks do we need? We need another 2,000. Okay, so we need to wait some more. We did something. We claimed the mandate of heaven. Do we still have to repair stuff? Yes, so we're gonna go back to... Oh man, he looked good. I can't concentrate. Look at that face. Ta-da! Yes. The Chinese Empire has been resurrected and we have reached the goal of this series. As I said in the very beginning, this is what we wanted to do, claim the mandate of heaven and resurrect the Chinese Empire. Now, let's see if that gives us anything. Did that? No, that's all of the, you know, from the focus stuff and things. Yeah, no, it didn't do anything for us. We could now release everybody and still be the Empire of China, probably. Not that I care. Did we get anything new? Still the same crappy guys, huh? Yeah. Alright, but we did it. Is there anything we can do now with having claimed the mandate of heaven? Give me all the resources. I heard a ping there. What did you do? 100 bits! Thank you, Scott, for the 100 bits. Reached our goal, eh? Alright, so that's done. There's nothing here. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Political actions. Promises of peace. We're not gonna promise anything. Nope. Economic policy. Dismantle the Maginot? Really? Germany, can you give me Alsace-Lorraine so I can do that? Controls Elsass-Lothringen. Yep, that's the German name for it. You actually get that right. That's cool. Nice. That's a new addition. Don't need any of that. Doing all of that. Give me all the resources. Cool. Don't need those ever again. Good. No, we're done with all the things we can really do. Doesn't open up anything for us. I mean, we have a nice flag, and we have a nice looking guy, and that's pretty much it. We go back here. Collaboration with the Japanese. That's a thing we could do. And then Japan has not capitulated. That's the first thing we did. I have the independence war, so we can't go through here. We can do that, but not any further. So there's no need to do any of that. We could get 30 more army experience. It seems like we can get 59 building slots. That's not bad. We still have to build stuff, and we're currently having a full build queue. No, we're done. It's good. The only thing left to do is fight the wars. So that's our situation right now. We are at war with the Allies. We don't have a navy, we don't have an air force, we don't even have anything researched in that regard. So the only thing we can really do is catch up on research in 1944. It will take a while. Oh, it's actually my birthday. Look at that. And attack Turkey and then go into Africa. That's something we could do. Or, you know, Iran, Iraq, and then into Africa. That's also a thing. We need to do a naval invasion over here because the AI probably won't. Or we just sit here for like 2 hours and watch the AI not doing anything. Same over here. With the navy that Germany has, they won't be able to do it. And these guys probably have all of the Air Force. Yeah, 11,000 versus Germany's like 4,000? Yeah. And 42 ships. So the only thing Germany could do, or the Axis could do, is just deploy torpedo bombers everywhere, sink the ships as best as they can, and as soon as that's done, try a naval invasion with some destroyers or something as a backup. They're also an all-adult surf, and they only have like 600,000 men left. The only real tactic open to us with the amount of people we have is outlast them. But as long as America supplies them, outlasting isn't really a thing. And these guys are on extensive only, because they entered the war late, right? As they usually do. We can try to flip America, but then, you know, America is already part of the war we're in. So if we flip them, there will be a civil war, and that little piece of America that's going to be fascist is going to be defeated pretty fast. Germany will not come in fast enough. Also, fascism usually starts on the west coast, which means we would have to go over there and do that. That would basically be the only thing we could do that prevents us having to do a naval invasion. We need to have a beachhead or something like that already secured. It's not a thing. It's not going to happen. So for now, we're just gonna end this part by defeating the Raj. And I think at that stage we're gonna end the stream, and then I will have a look and see if it's actually worthwhile. I mean, you know, you can send me a tweet, you can join my Discord and write to me. You can leave a comment on any of my Hearts of Iron 4 YouTube videos, and just tell me if you want this to continue, or if you say, okay, that's done, the rest is just, you know, the usual grind until you eventually win anyway. Let's do something else. Also, if you have suggestions for a new series, again, leave me a comment on my YouTube videos, on Discord, tweet me, send me an email if you find the email address. Whatever. I'm definitely open to suggestions. I already have one idea for a mod. I'm not going to say what it is, but a buddy of mine, if you will, has or is contributing to a mod, and I want to give that a try if it's any good. I haven't had a look at it yet, but I definitely think that is one of the things we will try. A lot of mods updated recently due to the fact that this is the new DLC and the new patch level, and they had to update all the mods, so we're definitely going to go back to something like Route 256, I don't know, Roman Empire, something around that regards. We will see. I'm always interested in alternate history, alternate timeline, and the very old things, like, you know, the Roman Empire, for example. Something like that. That would be just cool. Or American Civil War, something like that would also be cool. Or playing as the Native Americans, fending off the Spanish invaders and stuff like that. That would also be cool. I'm open to that. We did War of the Worlds and stuff like that already, so the Martian invasion over here. It's one of the shortest series I ever did, and one of the most watched ones, for some reason. So something like that. Zombie Horde, sure, why not? You know. Comments. I need to know what you want to see, and I'm going to do it. Now, also going back to the multiplayer series, we're still playing the very first Waking the Tiger multiplayer series with Tank. Tank did an extended break for personal reasons, but we're back there, so we're probably going to do something next Thursday. And if this is the end of this particular series, then I probably stream Jurassic World Evolution on Friday instead of Hearts of Iron 4. Because I still need to end that series. But then we're definitely going back to Hearts of Iron 4 and do some more here. Also recently acquired Rent, which is some sort of open world survival stuff. I'm gonna go back into that, which is going to be stream only and not really an instructive series. I did a 1 hour kind of tutorial stream, just to show new players the ropes and how things work, and then, you know, just goofing around with Mortuary and some friends. I'm definitely going to go back to that, but it's going to be stream only. I will port that over to YouTube the next day probably, but I won't do any fancy editing. It will be the whole stream overlay and everything, just, you know, copy paste. Just so you can actually have a look at it if you want to. And then I'm waiting for Gamescom. Probably by the time that this episode, the last episode of this series comes out, it should be around about the time when Gamescom actually happens. I will be there on the Friday, meeting up with a tank and a mortuary so far. We'll be running around there. And you never know. Well, we might come back with some alpha early access keys or something. I mean, we're really low level streamers and YouTubers compared to others with millions of subs, so we probably won't get that much. Well, there's always a chance. You never know. That red front line is way too long. They're still wrecking it. It's nice. Nope, not that one. That one. Yeah, this is going slow. This red front line is just coming through. And that's probably more us than anybody else. Well, the Germans are attacking. How's our war contribution here? Yeah, that went up from like 4%. And from 50,000 casualties to 140. Sure. Free France has caused 334 casualties. I will rip them a new one. That's, no, you don't do that. He's done. Really? Go! And get cut off here. That should be the rush. One major power out of the way. Come on, hurry up, people are waiting. Anything bad happening? We do have the occasional, you know, naval invasion warning, but nobody's coming. Still need to replace that one guy there. Oh, yeah, we now have a motorized division. Sure. There. One. I'm almost inclined to just put the tanks in already, since we have half of the required amount. Oh, it's 3/4 of the required amount. That should still be better than having none. So how about doing that? Tank, medium, you go away. And at some stage I want to have like 2 and then 4 and then replace all of these with just motorized and we're done. And by that stage we can tackle whoever we want. "46 days only." Oh yeah, we're doing great. We're fine. 162 factories which we're not using. Really? Wow. In that case, we're doing this. In guns we're fine. We're also out of all things. Okay. We're not producing anymore, but we do have all the dockyards now. But yeah, India. Thank you. And we need to worry about this a little bit. What's our policy there right now? Export focus. We don't really need the extra output anymore or research time reduction. I think we can just go down to limited exports here. If not, we go back. We do have the power to do so. Reduction 67? That didn't do much. From what, 75? Aha, that's better. 151 plus. Something finished. It's not motorized, so it's probably you or whoever that was. I had hopes that it was this, because then we could have used it already. Don't need that. That will always be cool. Single company is always cool. Oh, we'll see. Raj has capitulated. Awesome. Clean up the pockets. Clean up France. Yeah, just move in there. Should probably declare war on Portugal and just let Spain take care of it. That means we can have the last port over here and the last one over here, and we're done. Well, right? Get it. Get it with fire. On fire. Here, encirclement penalty. And there you go. Germany's moving home. Alright, we're out. Peace! Nice. You kill that. Even though there's nobody in there. I just want to have that god. Alright, is there any other specs and frackets that we missed? Nooks and crannies and all of that. No, we're doing good. The Chinese Empire has been resurrected. So, as I said, let me know in the comments, on YouTube, on Discord, on Twitter, if you want to see this series continued, or if you're happy that we achieved our main goal in resurrecting the Chinese Empire by claiming ye olde mandate of heaven. And, well, then give me some alternatives of what we want to do the next time. For now, that's definitely it, because there's really not much to do except waiting. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna wait for your input, and if I don't get any, then I decide on my own. That's how I do, right? Right, have a good one. See you next week, and well, you never know. If you're in my Discord, you might actually catch me playing on Saturday, Sunday. You might actually catch me streaming on Saturday, Sunday, if I feel like it. If I don't have anything else to do, because you know, weekend is family time. Usually. Not at this time, because it's almost midnight. Anyway, thanks for watching, have a good one, bye bye.